Coming out onto the pitch, it is time to resume this rivalry. It's Manchester United versus Liverpool. Talking you through it, Rachael Brown-Finnis and Pete Mullenstein.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Good afternoon, everyone. A packed-out Leigh Sports Village welcomes Manchester United and Liverpool for their first Women's Super League game of 2023. A deep-rooted rivalry reignited once more. And back from their warm weather training in Malta, Manchester United's push to solidify their place in the top three continues this afternoon. And after their three-game unbeaten run before the winter break, another win today would put the Reds level on points with second-placed Arsenal. As for the visitors, Liverpool, their seven-game winless run was ended before the winter break with a convincing 2-0 victory over West Ham. Well, this is the team news for Manchester United. Then it's just the one change since their Derby Day draw with Manchester City back in December. There is no Leah Galton, who's injured, so Lucia Garcia replaces her in the starting 11. Former Liverpool midfielder Katie Zellem starts against her former club. She was on target in their only previous WSL meeting back in 2019. As for Liverpool, then, it's two changes since their 2-0 win over West Ham over a month ago. Gilly Flaherty announced her retirement from football earlier this week. So new signing Gemma Bonner makes her second debut for Liverpool. She comes straight into the defence. Katie Stengel, who's Liverpool's top scorer this season, is not in the squad. She picked up a hip injury in training yesterday. So Jana Daniels replaces her in the front three. Well, there are some key players on that pitch today, Rachel, one of them being Gemma Bonner, who returns to Liverpool this afternoon.
Yeah, key players and key battles as well today. Gemma Bonner straight back into the thick of the action, going to be straight up against Alessia Russo in a form of her life. And, you know, what Chelsea centre-halves of Buchanan and Bright couldn't do, Gemma Bonner and Niamh Fahey will be looking to do to try and contain Alessia Russo. At different ends of their careers, but both have had success, and Russo will want one of those league titles just like Gemma Bonner has too.
Well, a first meeting as manager of Manchester United for Marc Skinner against Liverpool today. And the referee this afternoon is Kirsty Dow. Well, both teams are wearing black armbands at the request from the players following the sad passing of Gilly Flaherty's father, John, and Beth Mead's mother, June. Well, this afternoon marks just a second WSL meeting between the two clubs. It was Manchester United who secured the win back in September 2019. The Liverpool manager, Matt Beard. Well, the final checks are made. And players from both sides take the knee ahead of kick-off. Well, away we go then. Manchester United hoping to strengthen their place in the top three of the Women's Super League, whilst Liverpool will be hoping they can continue their three-game unbeaten run and start looking up the table rather than down. Well, Rachael Brown-Finnis alongside me, and today really an opportunity for both teams to lay down a marker for the new year.
It was indeed. I'm just watching as Rachael Laws gets put under pressure, Ayala Toon, but I think Manchester United certainly, with their chance to even push for the title, would have loved seeing a draw between the two rivals for that title spot. Arsenal and Chelsea draw today. They didn't need fire before they started this game. Now they're expected to go on and beat Liverpool today, no doubt.
And there's Turner. Goes to Letitia, and now Zellem. Tries to place that ball into space for Lucia Garcia to pick up on it. Well defended in the end, though, by Campbell, who watched it.
Used all her experience there, Megan Campbell, and Lucia Garcia in for Leah Galton. He's been pretty much an ever-present for Manchester United. On that left-hand side, switches out to the right. Megan Campbell so many long-term injuries. Great to see her back playing regular football. Shields the ball out.
Just missed by Blundell and allowed Van der Sonnen to stride forward. She's got Daniels alongside her to her left. Van der Sonnen looking to place it across, but it was well spotted by Mary Earps. But an early opportunity for Liverpool.
Those lapses of concentration, Hannah Blundell down this left-hand side for Manchester United. Shanice van der Sanden is a European Championship winner as well with the Netherlands. Breaks free, just can't, looking for the player, isn't they, to make a move. There was not a lot of movement in the box from the Liverpool players. No decisive move to the near post. They don't really have an out-and-out centre-forward, Liverpool.
Paris to Blundell again. Striding forward this time and coming right in onto it. Gemma Bonner.
Excellent Gemma Bonner there. Recognition of what was going to happen. Came across to cover her right back.
Her first appearance for Liverpool since May 2018. Anderson got a touch to it. Daniels couldn't hold on to it to allow Manchester United to come forward. This is 2. Now Nikita Paris. Looking to get away from Koivisto. Paris finds it to Toon, who takes a shot inches away.
Why wouldn't you shoot if you're Ella Toon and the form and the year that she's had, but watched all the way by very experienced Rachael Laws. But Ella Toon just gets a little bit of space. Jana Daniels went down, didn't get the free kick. Nikita Paris broke past Koivisto, cut in on her preferred foot. And Ella Toon whipped that ball goalwards. Rachael Laws saw it all the way, able to leave it in the end. But opening breakthroughs into final thirds for both teams.
Well, Toon is Manchester United's all-time top goal scorer and appearance maker as well. She's already got 3 goals in the WSL so far this season. Zeller onto Alessia Russo. Garcia is striding forward too. Russo. Now Ladd. This is Millie Turner. To place that onto that right side for Ona Batlle. Deep delivery, and it all the way to Blundell. 2. Kicks out Paris. Stabbed in again, but Russo couldn't get on the end of it. Garcia tries to keep it alive. Back out it goes to Katie Zellen. Garcia's there. Quick hit. Oh, it's an early goal for Manchester United. And Lucia Garcia was there at the right place, right time. And 5 minutes in, the home side have the lead.
Manchester United were excellent in possession, and that's what we've come to expect from Marc Skinner team. Teasing the ball, fizzing it out wide. See here, Katie Zellen. Before that, Ella Toon had made a little amazing run through the middle, but Katie Zellen playing it out wide. The ball from Ona Batlle picked out. You know, that's not just a ball into the box. She's picked out Lucia Garcia. Doesn't get the cleanest of strike, and it actually hits Gemma Bonner to go into the net for the opener. How's your look on your return, Gemma Bonner?
Teammates for Spain, teammates for Manchester United, and they've linked up again for the early goal. Here's Batlle again.
It's synonymous with Manchester United, isn't it? Playing out from the back, playing the ball competently across the back, players comfortable in possession. It's a really well drilled, but both technically and tactically, Manchester United, very impressive.
Alessia trying to go at it again. This time stopped by Taylor Hines. Russo, back to Zellum. Turner. To Ladd. Batlle again, looking to place it in. Here's it for Blundell, who has space to shoot. More dangerous attacks coming in from the home side.
That is a let-off for Liverpool. Shanice van der Sanden, defending isn't her strong point, but she just lets Ona Batlle get goal side of her. She should have tested Rachael Laws in goal. Blundell, fortunate to see diving and see that drifting wide. Liverpool under the cosh.
Well, it's one thing we were speaking about pre-match, Rachel, was the fact that all 10 of Manchester United's outfield players have already scored in the WSL this season. All in all competition.
13 different players scored in the WSL, and as you said, all 10. It's a stunning stat. Threats from everywhere.
Well, a lively start for Manchester United. Exactly the start that he would have wanted, Marc Skinner.
Goalie coach Ian Wilcock as well, who's been here ever since, well, before, predates Mary Earps. Certainly has had an influence on her. And Siobhan Chamberlain.
Here's Turner.
Liverpool are happy just to sit off and give comfortable possession to the centre halves. Manchester United.
Campbell. There was the Liverpool manager, Matt Beard. He was reappointed the manager back in May 2021. It's his second spell at the club, was also in charge between 2012 and 2015. Koivisto. Forward to Van der Sande. Tried it again, almost missed by Turner, but just rolled into the hands of Mary Earps.
Yeah, she got positioning absolutely perfect in Millie Turner there. Got a little touch on it and deflected it towards Mary Earps. Manchester United are excellent defensively. Maya Letitia coming in this season has only added to that.
Well, Liverpool do certainly have a bit of a history in causing upsets. They beat Chelsea on the opening day of the season.
Missing Kate Stengel, though, I think it's a biggie, isn't it? Yana Daniels playing up top for them today. Is not strictly a number 9. Kate Stengel fulfills that.
Yeah, Matt Beard saying in his pre-match interview she'd injured herself during training yesterday. Lucia Garcia is down for Manchester United.
She's waiting. It's not much really. Mel Lawley just steps across her. Good to see her get up. Lucia Garcia. You roll back to a couple of years ago when Ona Batlle joined, a really young, not unknown, but, you know, less known, not established player, and how she settled in and become a real integral part of Manchester United's starting 11. That has opened the door to They're a Spanish team that are absolutely flooded with talent. Lucia Garcia is excellent business for Manchester United.
Zelen. Hines trying to get it away, but it was picked up again by Hayley Ladd. Kerry Holland was trying to come forward. The referee spotted it, will be a free kick. They've gone quickly. Lawley. Lawley trying to get away from Letitia, but well timed. Picked up again by Lawley.
Excellent play from Mel Lawley there. She's had such a long career as well, and this is the Mel Lawley that we all remember. Manchester City and now at Liverpool, evading players with a trickery and a speed. Did really well there. Liverpool will be focused on set pieces. Although Manchester United are pretty handy at set pieces.
They haven't conceded from a set piece yet, Manchester United, this season. When a delivery goes in, big header forward, but couldn't find the target. Ona will try and collect. Koivisto. Too much power behind that ball.
Excellent intention from Koivisto. Just too much weight on it, wasn't it? She's been pretty good moving forward, Koivisto. See here, the link up between Ona Batlle, the opening goal. Wicked deflection off Gemma Bonner. You know what they do for their country. They bring onto the pitch here for Manchester United. I'd bet that Rachael Laws would have saved that in Liverpool goal had it not been for the deflection. But it's a start that arguably Manchester United did deserve.
Well, Russo was had stayed down. And referee Kirsty Dowell just stopping play.
That's a centre-half who has been around in WSL for a long time, Niamh Fahey. Letting Alessia Russo know she will not see her as a shield. She will go through her if required. Ref's right, no foul. Climbs through her.
Well, she's back on her feet, Alessia Russo. Bonner. Played away by Turner.
We don't know what happens when Megan Campbell dusts off the ball. Really good, excellent long throw. Marc Skinner really well aware of that. Manchester United would have been practicing setting up against a long throw. Beard will have been practicing as well.
Campbell with the throw. All the way deep into that penalty area. And someone tries to pick it up, as does Bonner. Goes straight through to Blundell. Still not cleared away, and this time Ella too will get there for Manchester United. Here's Russo. To get a pass through to Paris, but it was blocked on his way through by Bonner. What have you made of Liverpool's return to the WSL this season, Rachel?
Yeah, I think putting themselves on the map with that win against Chelsea early on, and then the point totals that they've got so far, you know, they're safe already, pretty much. Certainly with you know, the dismal start that Leicester have had to the season, and only one going down, then. So, you know, that's almost ticked off, boxed off already. But Liverpool will not be satisfied with that. I would like to chat to Gemma Bonner almost, really, to see, you know, what's changed, what's progressed at Liverpool. Now you're back for a second time.
Garcia
hopefully there's
collects.
plenty.
Taylor Hines. Ona Batlle with the throw-in. Made that crucial cross for Lucia Garcia's opening goal 5 minutes into the game.
Of course, last time Gemma Bonner was a Liverpool player, there was no Manchester United team. So
Letitia. Turner. Ona Batlle. Finds Ladd. This is Zellum. Zellum, former Liverpool player, almost made 40 appearances for them. 10 goals in her time at the club as well.
she's been excellent, Katie Zellum, this season especially. She's just growing and growing in that role of holding midfield. I've seen her earlier taking the ball from the defenders, so recognising that Liverpool were giving them time to play, so dropped in and can distribute from anywhere. Set pieces, unbelievable.
Zellum. Away by Bonner, picked up by Ladd. Blundell. And again looking to release the pass on to Blundell. Try her best to keep it in play. She's done well actually, but that gave Shanice Fonosana some time to pick up on it.
Yeah, the break's not quick enough. Ona Blundell.
Toon through to Russo. Matthews to Hines. Holland. If you're Liverpool, how do you pose a threat to a team like United, who you know are going to dominate the possession in this game?
You've got to remain disciplined. You're just looking at what they're doing, Jazz Matthews and Kerry Holland sort of sitting in front of that back five at times to really condense play. Dangerous, your most dangerous players are, of course, the width of them, but centrally Ella Toon and Alessia Russo, you don't want any space for them to be able to play in and get a snapshot. Already had a let-off with Ella Toon having a shot. So yes, back line, midfield, tight together.
Zellum. Now Turner.
So I think with Kate Zellum receiving possession of the ball, Liverpool have got authority to press her in possession. You know, they've got the spare player to be able to do that. It's a little bit too easy for Manchester United.
Looks forward to Paris. Bonner gets it away. Picked up by Blundell. Now Ladd. Ona Batlle. Batlle into the space, but no one there to make any note of it for Manchester United. Zellum.
Doing a good job, Liverpool, of staying disciplined, keeping those lines. Ona Daniels, when do get the turnover possession, has to be stronger, hold the ball up. Overall, Beard will be pleased with her execution.
Koivisto. Took by Alessia. Lad. Toon wants it. Across to Garcia. Russo's arriving.
Should be disappointed with that, Lucia Garcia. Really good build-up play from left to right. Hayley, lad. Ella Toon, we heard the crowd shout, shoot! She slides it out to Lucia Garcia, but didn't get any angle on it.
Well, there is the new Liverpool signing, Fuka Nagano, joined yesterday from North Carolina Courage in the NWSL. Gonna have to start getting used to this cold Manchester weather.
It's not always hot in Japan, ski resorts and all that. But she's certainly a player that Gemma Bonner knows, playing up against her in the NWSL in America. Needs to be a few familiar faces, but it's great to see the WSL attracting players, as we know it has done the last couple of years, but you know, young, exciting winners, not players at the end of their careers, players starting out and wanting to make an impact.
Blundell. Batlle. Just missed by Lad. Now at Holland a little bit of time, but picked up again by Ella Toon. Now an opportunity for Russo! Manchester United double their lead. And it's Alessia Russo with her 5th goal of the season.
Simply brilliant, excellent turn, excellent finish, and it's almost inevitable when the ball fell through from, guess who, Ella Toon to Russo, but it's not by chance. What a finish, one chance, one finish for Alessia Russo. Hayley Ladd can't thread it through first time, picks the pocket, Ella Toon finds a mate, defence don't get tight enough. You cannot give Ella Toon, just see the distance between Gemma Bonner, she's just switched off, she's drifting out right, turnover of possession, you've got to be tight. She's got a couple of yards and it's going nowhere else. Side netting all day long, 2-0. Great vision though from Ella Toon, isn't it? She knew that that Russo will be on the back shoulder of the play, will be alive. As soon as that turnover happens from being out of possession to being in possession, those forward players are moving towards goal.
Daniels, who goes from distance. Wasn't a bad effort, inches away.
Yeah, well watched from Mary Earps there. Not had too many chances and get a couple of yards edge of the box. It's almost like a chip. She didn't really drive through it, did she, Ona Daniels? Mary Earps wasn't having that.
Ona Daniels taking the place of Katie Stengel, who is not in the squad today due to injury. Batlle on to Russo. Garcia, cross to Ona Batlle again. Batlle with a cross. Picked up by Blundell. Now Toon.
Liverpool got to tighten up. Manchester United have got a bit of swagger about them. Sweeping the ball from left to right, they're passing it through the units. It's dangerous for Liverpool.
Paris. Paris again with a dangerous looking cross in for Garcia, but it was taken away from her by Campbell. And the referee not happy with that challenge.
Initially it was an excellent bit of defending from Megan Campbell, and as she just pulls it inside. Oh. Thankfully for Megan Campbell, having been through horrific injuries she has done, ACLs, ankle, broken ankles, that was nothing. I think her foot was kind of maybe slipping as well, and she's fine.
That was a big header forward from Millie Turner. Rachael Laws had to be on it. Blundell. Here's two. He was trying to get forward, but enough space in time for Ona Batlle to recover. A little bit nervous there.
Start position from Mary Oates to sweep that up. What a bit of absolute quality from Alessia Russo. Can't remember actually having another chance before that. She's only used to playing 20 minutes for England, and she's got to get the job done in that, so.
Koivisto. Liverpool trying to get themselves back in this game.
They should take their time. She needs to understand initially what to take that quickly, but limited opportunities. I'm not sure if that was a foul. Paris possibly holding her arm. Not much in it. A chance to test the defensive stability of Manchester United at set pieces particularly. And this is where Liverpool do miss Stengel, an out-and-out number 9, sniffing for first ball and second ball.
It will be Lawley to take. Away by Ladd. Russo prevents the corner.
Some determination to ensure it was not a corner. And that's why United haven't conceded, because every single player is so well drilled in what their role is. Marc Skinner, the manager, former teacher, got it, giving out instructions.
And Campbell getting ready for another long throw in. With a cross. Forced Mary Oates to get down low and save it.
Lucky for Manchester United, really, that Nifahi couldn't get her balance. Again, absolute bullet of a ball into the box. Flick on by Gemma Bonner. And if Nifahi had just been on that front foot, she might have been able to get the knockdown. It's buts and maybes for Liverpool, though, so far. Seeing as confidence is rising, the team's just dropping higher and higher into that, almost a front four. Kerry Holland, Jazz Matthews are finding it a little bit harder to pick up her movement.
Letitia.
That was better from Jana Daniels, putting a bit of pressure on Katie Zellem, not allowing her possession of the ball, and that's why May Letitia was on the ball. Liverpool prefer to be having those Ball's run through to Rachael Laws.
Handball there from Shanice van der Sande. Now appeared in 7 of the last 8 games for Liverpool in all competitions. Re-signed for Liverpool from Wolfsburg in the summer. Two. Batlle through to Toon again. Check Alex. Turner.
I see the players losing their footing on a number of occasions. The pitch doesn't look great. I'm not going to lie. Manchester United have not used that as an excuse at all, but it is what it is.
We did have an under-23s game here yesterday as well.
You can tell.
Taylor Hines for Liverpool. Away by Turner. Now Daniel's trying to put the pressure on. Campbell.
Better from Liverpool across that front three.
Paris. Shining forward was Lucia Garcia. Comfortably into the hands, though, of Laws.
You know, he's causing a bit of a problem for the back line of Manchester United when you are putting pressure on them when United are in possession of the ball. Matt Beard either has put that word across that that's what he wants his forward players to do, his front three. Yana Daniels. Force them into giving the ball back to them.
He's already made a couple of signings in this winter transfer window. He was saying before this game as well, the options are still there to sign more players for Liverpool. One of their new signings, Sophie Lundgaard, on the bench today, could be making her debut if she comes on. Here's Toon. Looking for Paris, but Bonner straight to it.
Yeah, she read exactly what Ella Toon was trying to do there, Gemma Bonner. Well, again, drifting out to the right to cover.
Paris. Now Turner. Garcia. Away by Campbell.
United have got to be patient, but they've got to keep that zip on the ball as well. Sometimes you've got to hold on to the ball and draw players out, create spaces.
Paris trying to go for the acrobatic shot. Garcia again, and this time into the stands.
Well, it's blocked from some part of Gemma Bonner. Initially, I thought the head or the torso. It's a lovely, down that right-hand side, been able to deliver far too many balls. Not a handball, hits her torso, underside of it, her arm's in a natural position. It does hit her arm, but her arm's in a natural position. Right call, there's no penalty.
Blundell. Into Russo. Zelen. Space for Ona Batlle. Finds Lucia Garcia. Garcia leaves it for Batlle again. Looks to cut it across to Garcia, but Kerry Holland in the way. Lawley. And away by Hines. To get it away from danger.
Again, down that right-hand side, balls into the box. Taylor Hines, I'm not quite sure if she's getting tight enough on Lucia Garcia. Is she communicating with Megan Campbell enough? Deanna Daniels, it's difficult, I understand.
Here's Ella2. CCA trying to get that ball away from Lawley. Picked up again by Toon. Plays it through. Campbell up against Garcia. Keeps it in. Garcia across to Nikita Paris. Van der Sonnen tries to run away with it. But they are starting to look more and more dangerous. Manchester United, and they're going for their third.
Yeah, Manchester United's distances are just too... Liverpool's distances defensively are too far off Man United. When the ball's popped around and you're nowhere near a player, you ain't going to get interceptions, you're not going to get tackles, you're not going to get pressure on the ball. And that's another let-off. Same combination, another let-off for Liverpool.
Zelen. Ona Batlle. Alessia. Pass to Turner. Blundell. And Nikita Paris going up against Koivisto. Liverpool come away with it. Holland. Good ball to find Van der Sonnen. Daniels is making herself available. Took a block from Millie Turner. Paris onto Blundell. Space opening up now for the home side. Garcia. Couldn't get away from Hines. Picked up by Ona Batlle. Toon is there. And her touch just lifted it over.
That is a let-off ball falling to Ella Toon. That distance out central to the goal. She'd expect to be popping that in the net. Really good build-up play. It was turnover of possession from their defensive half of the pitch, Manchester United, to build it all the way through to here. Lucia Garcia again involved. Just pokes it through to Ella Toon, who didn't get her feet quite right and gets underneath the ball, and it was always rising from there.
Ball just rebounded off Jazz Matthews.
Yeah, between Ona Batlle and Lucia Garcia, they're running rings around that left-hand side for Manchester United. Taylor Hines has got to either get tight or drop off.
Two. Through to Paris. Back to Ona Batlle. And a deep cross in. There's another chance, and there's the third goal. And this time it's Hayley Ladd. Manchester United looking comfortable in the first half. They have three.
Beautiful, precise header from the now prolific Hayley Ladd. 2 goals this season. Not someone you'd see, but said the goal spread around. Poor clearance from Taylor Hines, straight into the path of Maya Le Tissier. If VAR was here, would she be offside? Don't know, but they're not. And so she is onside. It's Ona Batlle, my fault. Ona Batlle, pinpoint pass. Lovely bit of flight on the ball. And all that Hayley Ladd has to do is redirect it towards goal. Not a huge amount of pace on it, because he got that with a cross. Perfect line, side netting. The goalkeeper, you're thinking, side netting, couldn't do anything. It's pretty much a fair judgment on it. Manchester United have earned 3-0.
Just before the break, a third goal for Manchester United. Hayley Ladd on the score sheet with her second goal of the season in the WSL.
As tight as this top three is, or this league is, goal difference could make a difference, and Marc Skinner will reiterate this game is not home and dry, and also there could be an advantage to be gained.
Well, it would have been the perfect first half for him, Marc Skinner. How do Liverpool get themselves back in this game now, though?
Well, I think they've been pretty conservative in this first half. Some little tweaks as to maybe defining exactly what Matt Beard wants from specific players at certain times, not leaving it to the decision-making on the pitch, because that's not really worked.
Lad. Turner wants it. Lundell through to Toon. And Paris will try her best to keep it in play. I wonder what he will be saying at half-time.
There's been too many gaps, so the midfield started for Liverpool right in front of the, the central three, back five, and they've got dragged out. But then the players are in positions to defend and not in the optimal positions. They're not tight enough. They're not being effective at putting pressure on the ball. Manchester United have just been zipping it around too easily.
Toon. Return to get away from Holland. This is Paris. Lundell forward to Hayley Ladd. Batlle. Zellum from distance actually went into the back legs of Russo. Liverpool haven't scored that many goals so far this season. They've only scored 11 goals in the league so far. 8 of those coming in their last 3 WSL games. They've certainly started to find their goal-scoring form a little bit. Foul there from Shanice van der Son and onto Nikita Paris. Will be shown the first yellow card of the game.
Yeah, it's a really clever run from Nikita Paris. She knew exactly what she was doing, pushed the ball past a tiring Shanice van der Son and puts the ball across her. Knew that she would have to run into the back of her. Earns a team set piece from choice of Ella Toon or Katie Zellum. It's pretty luxurious.
It will be the captain, Katie Zellum.
Zellum's created 20 chances from set plays.
Zellum with the delivery, punched away by Laws. Back out to Ella Toon. Paris tries to get there too. And van der Son clears it away. No chance for Lawley, who tried to go at it alone, but Lundell back to defend it for Manchester United.
Shows when Liverpool broke there. It was literally Mel Lawley, 4 red shirts. She would have had to get past. Liverpool are set up to defend, but they're not doing that particularly well. Beard's going to have to rethink it.
Here's Lawley. And Sondland to support. Lawley again, gets away from Toon. Only with the cross, but it was too deep.
Well, Lawley a little bit disappointed with that. Knows that there's not been too much of the ball for her.
Well, that will be it for the first half. It certainly has been a comfortable opening 45 minutes for the home side, Manchester United. It was a quick start from them, thanks to Lucia Garcia who was able to get the opening goal for Manchester United after getting on the end of an Ona Batlle cross. Then it was Alessia Russo with her 5th goal of the season to double the advantage. And Hayley Ladd, just before the break, made it 3-0. Certainly has been a more comfortable performance, Rachel, for Manchester United. What do Liverpool need to work on in this second half?
Well, Manchester United have been allowed to get into the stride. They like to have possession of the ball. They've been afforded time to get a comfortable possession of the ball. Liverpool need to roughen up. If I was on that Liverpool team, I'd be wanting players, clattering players. I'd be wanting them up close and in the faces. It's just too easy for Manchester United. So if you don't have the quality, which on paper and looking today, Liverpool don't have the quality to match up against Manchester United, you've got to at least make it uncomfortable. And I'm sure Matt Bede will be tearing into them at half-time.
Well, all the analysis coming up. The half-time score, Manchester United 3, Liverpool 0.
Well, the Manchester United players tricked me there. They're back out onto the pitch rather early. Liverpool are coming out now, Farah. What will Matt Beard have said to his team?
They need more energy, a bit more urgency within their play. I think they certainly need a midfielder that can help link it. Their forward players need to stay a little bit higher as an outlet. I'd like to see Van der Senden go down the centre of play for Liverpool, maybe be their outlet. But he'd have kept him in that dressing room for longer because he won't be happy.
He won't be, and I completely agree with you. I think it's the outlet that they need. They need someone that's going to be their focal point up top. So when they do regain possession, they can keep hold of it. At the moment, they're regaining possession, but then they're losing it straight away because they've got no outlet at the moment.
Yeah, it does feel like they've not got any outlet. We haven't heard of any changes at the break at the moment. I don't think they're going to bring anyone. How can they change it?
I don't know. As I said, I think that they need to use Van der Senden's pace a little bit better than what they have done in the first 45 minutes. I think it can be an outlet for them, allow their team to get up the pitch. I think, you know, throughout that first 45 minutes, although I'm stood the opposite side to the dugout, you could actually hear Matt Beard screaming for his team to get up the pitch. They were sat a little bit too deep, but I'm sure he's in that dressing room now, keeping those players in, because he'll be so frustrated. He'll be wanting to get his points across and make sure that his team are really clear in what they're going to do in the second half.
This is interesting because there is still no Liverpool out here. We are hearing that there will be one change from Matt Beard. We'll have confirmation of that with Peen and Rachel shortly. But from a Manchester United point of view, Siobhan, is it more of the same? Are they thinking about goal difference at this point?
I think you've got to be. I think Marc Skinner will have said that at half-time. Look, this is an opportunity for us to score goals. We've been clinical so far. We've been ruthless. You've got to continue it. You can't take your foot off the pedal because at the end of the day, Champions League football, championships, might come down to the number of goals that they can score, and also important for them keeping clean sheets. They've done that so well this season. Mary Earps has been brilliant. So is the back line. If they can keep as many clean sheets as possible, then that's going to help them with their title push. Well,
still no Liverpool players, but we are seeing that Missy Bo-Cairns is out there warming up. She's going to come on. What will she bring to Liverpool in this second half, Farah?
Well, she's a ball-playing midfielder, young ball-playing midfielder, but I'm not sure that that's the answer to what Liverpool need to do. It might be there's Finesse that was on the bench that, you know, potentially can bring that little bit of aggression. I think they need aggression in this team. I think they need somebody that's going to come on and be aggressive. She'll be somebody that will be able to link the play between the back lines and the front line. So she'll be a good addition, but I certainly think they need to be more aggressive.
Well, Liverpool are finally out here at Leigh Sports Village, and they were greeted by a few boos from the Manchester United fans. I think they weren't too happy to be kept waiting, whether they want to see more from their team. So time now to hand you over to your commentary team for this second half of Rachel Brown-Finnis and Peen Millenstein.
Thank you very much, Kelly. Yes, Liverpool making a change, and the change will be Shanice van der Sanden making way for Missy Bo-Cairns ahead of this second half. We heard a little bit of the analysis at half-time, Rachel, about what Liverpool need to do to come out, but Matt Beard thinking making the change at half-time for Missy Bo-Cairns. What do you make of that?
Well, it'd be interesting to see if it's a change in formation, because as Farah said, you know, Missy Bo-Cairns is the midfielder, and you brought off Shanice van der Sanden, who is a natural outlet. You know, her speed that she's got, put her down the middle and you can pump balls over as and when you need to relieve pressure at the back for Liverpool. So that is not an option. So we'll see, you know, what intricacies, what detail that Matt Beard has given to his team, given to Liverpool-born Missy Bo-Cairns. Whether they can undo a 3-0 head start that they've given to Manchester United, I don't think so. But he'll be looking for a much improved performance.
Well, away we go then. In the second half, it was a comfortable first half performance from Manchester United. Liverpool hoping they can find some way back into this game. as it stands, Manchester United currently second in the Women's Super League table on goal difference, level on points with Arsenal if it stays like this. Liverpool still holding that 9th place. Lucia.
We've already seen Taylor Hines start in a higher position. So they start as a 5, predominantly Liverpool. Use their full-backs a little bit more, Koivisto and Hines for Liverpool.
Here's Ladd. Put away by Koivisto, but picked up by 2. Russo. Harris onto Batlle, left for Garcia. Up against Hines. Garcia looking for the cross, but Hines was there to block it.
Well done, much improved. See how closer Taylor Hines was. She was higher up when you're in possession, but she dropped back, did a defensive role, jockey in there. Can't quite stay with her. Manages to get back in time to block what in the first half would have been a ball into the box. Now, Lucia Garcia's come in and really had to come off the bench most games, with Leah Galton and Nikita Paris occupying the 2 wide positions of that front 3. She'll have today, she'll see as a real opportunity.
Ellen will take this corner. To Garcia again. And left in the end by Campbell.
Half time was about 25 minutes, wasn't it? Could have had food, been well.
Felt like it. We're hearing it was actually 17 minutes.
Do you like an exaggeration? I think Matt Beard would have took 25 minutes if he could have done at half-time.
Here's Holland. They were looking for Daniels, but Letitia able to guide it to Earps. Ellen being put under pressure. On was coming in.
That's already a million times better than the first half. I told you I like an exaggeration, but you know, the pressure from the front 2, Yana Daniels and Mel Lawley, and then from midfield, Missy Borkians, who's just come on, dispossesses Katie Zellum, who then in a scramble fouls Missy Borkians. You can see they've got a little bit of fire in them, Liverpool, finally, not allowing Liverpool the luxury and time to be able to play out as and when they wanted. Kerry Holland it was who sniffed that opportunity to dispossess Katie Zellum.
Well, Katie Zellum was shown a yellow card for that challenge onto Kerry Holland, so an opportunity for Liverpool early on in this second half. It will be Missy Bo-Kearns who takes it. Just guided it narrowly wide.
That went over the wall, that's a let-off for Manchester United. Otherwise the wall has done its job. Yeah, Mary Earps has lined it up beautifully, covering that near side, which is what the wall needs to do. Anything wide of that's going wide.
Mary Earps now played every minute of Manchester United's 67 WSL matches before this one. He's the only Manchester United player to play in every Women's Super League game.
Much, much better again. You can see Liverpool on the front foot.
Holland. Just comes in and the header was almost there by Hines.
Excellent with Taylor Hines, one of the overlapping fullbacks. They just sat off and defended or attempted to in the first half. This time, showing why they're on the pitch from an attacking sense, causing Ona Batlle a real problem there, all over her. Batlle does well, actually. Intercepts, goes wide, corner.
It's Campbell again with the delivery. Punched away by Earps. Lindell couldn't hold on. Missy Kearns intercepting. This is Hines. Hines looking for the cross and straight into the hands of Mary Earps.
Well dealt with, Mary Earps. Just saying to her team, okay, calm down, right? We know what Liverpool are going to do. We know that they're going to be on our toes now. Might have to just play longer balls, just eat up a bit of territory. Lovely, well executed punch from Mary Earps. Calls the ball off dead early.
They've certainly come out fighting in this second half, Liverpool. Bonner. Daniels on the turn. Matthews through to Holland.
Tell you what, as a player, when you come out and you've been told to execute a game in a certain way, to play on the front foot, to start sniffing and ratting around players, not giving them any time. You know, one player does it, another player does it, and everyone starts to have a huge sense of belief. I felt there was none of that in the first half. Well, Fahrenheit mentioned about someone putting a tackle in.
Now Lawley stealing the ball away from Manchester United. Campbell. Lawley again looking for the cross, headed away by Turner. Matthews plays it back in. Bonner. Into Missy Kearns, tried to go on the turn, but Zelen in the way, and then as Paris tried to come away from it, the referee spotted a foul.
That was like a tripwire. She went flying in, didn't she? Accept the yellow card, Gemma Bonner. Great little touch away from Nikita Paris. But you know, I'm all right with that. This is how Liverpool have set up in this second half. Didn't have a single sniff at tackle like that, Liverpool, in the first half. That's what Matt Beard will have expected coming out. Tackles, pressure, no easy possession of the ball. He'll be fine with that tackle.
Well, he's still got a smile on his face. Matt Beard. Liverpool were unbeaten in the last 3 WSL games before this one. And the last one against West Ham. Alessia Russo still down for Manchester United after that challenge.
She's holding her elbow. A number of occasions she's had to receive contact, let's say, from a centre half. This is a different one. So this is just as she slides to ground, really. Difficult to see, just sort of, she made contact with the ground. Hopefully it's just something she felt like jarred. There's nothing visible, is there? I've seen an elbow dislocation and they are pretty graphic and obvious. And she got everything, hasn't she? She can hold. I don't think there's any contact from studs. It's just as she places her arm down on the ground and maybe just gaps it a little bit, just opens up the lateral joint. It's a dragging arm, isn't it? She's fine though.
Russo okay to continue. Batlle. Trying to find Garcia, but Holland was getting in the way and gets the free kick for Liverpool.
Excellent play from Kerry Holland. Just looking at Alessia Russo, Ella Toon, they've barely had a touch, have they, other than the last little run for Alessia Russo. Lucia Garcia, the one time she got down the right, it was blocked by Taylor Hines, so certainly it's been an impactful half-time team talk. And the girls have responded, that's the most important thing.
Campbell will take the delivery. Head forward and over.
Given his offside.
Yeah, flag is up.
It's a good defensive header from Nikita Paris, I think it was initially. Yeah, good call from the assistant. Is excellent over the last couple of years to see the standard of refereeing generally has been exponentially better. I believe that under Howard Webb and the new PGMOL set up that the WSL referees are involved in that and will much more professional outfit now.
Kirsty Dowell, the referee this afternoon. Lawley. Skip away from Batlle, but steals it away. Now Nikita Paris. Trying to find the feet of Russo. Fahy getting in the way. Toon. Campbell. Now Hines. He getting it away from Russo. With a powerful pass back, really, that to Rachael Laws.
Rather that, have a bit of zip on it than it trail towards you and let the forwards have a little sniff of it, so problems with that.
Russo was looking and found, but the referee says no. Away by Batlle, and that will be free kick to Manchester United.
Just getting congested in the middle there, midfield, Kerry Holland, Jazz Matthews. Tell you what, Alessia Russo will feel the contact from Fahy on 3, 4, 5 occasions, certainly bundled into the back of it.
Here is Russo. Paris. Skips away. Pass to Batlle. Forward, but Bonner was there, and now Holland. Zellum. Here's Ella Toon. Paris. The flag is up though.
I won't be surprised for Marc Skinner to looking to make substitutions. First real bit of attacking play for Manchester United, and Keith Paris does stray well offside. Easy one for the assistant.
It certainly has been a stronger performance in the second half from Liverpool from what we saw in the first half.
When you watch this back, they'll be hugely disappointed with how easy they made it for Manchester United. Just gifted them possession of the ball. When they were in possession, they just sat off, let them play around them. There was no intensity to the game at all. No zip, no real kind of grit inside, wanting to lay something on Manchester United, and it showed. And 3-0 was a fair result. Fortunate it was only 3-0. Yeah, much better showing so far in this second half. That's what you get from Gemma Bonner. Gemma Bonner, she is a leader, an organiser at centre half. Very well experienced in the Fahi. Take a little bit of time to get up to the full speed, the pace of the WSL, which is the athleticism of the NWSL. Different, very much a different league here, the intensity.
Batlle gets away from Holland. 2. Striding forward, looking for Garcia. This is Russo. Back to Ladd. Now Batlle. Zipped in, but couldn't find the red shirt she was looking for. Alessia Kearns gets it away from 2.
It's really well defended, actually. Megan Campbell coming really narrow with Nifai, and Gemma Bonner just making it difficult centrally for Ella Toon and Alessia Russo.
Batlle. Zellen. Lucia Garcia, and well timed there by Taylor Hines.
Yeah, excellent again from Manchester United, but perfectly marshalled by Taylor Hines and the Liverpool team. They're tracking the runners.
Taking it short, Manchester United. Batlle up against Campbell. Batlle with the cross, looking at the far post for Garcia. Batlle. Batlle again goes down low with the tennis. There it is. Bundled in. I think it might go down as an own goal. But Manchester United won't care. They've got 4.
Yeah, we just need to see if Millie Turner's shot was on goal. It's going to be given to her in the usual combination. Ona Batlle taking on Megan Campbell, don't get quite tight enough, drills it across. I think the ball was going wide, and is that a second deflected goal for Gemma Bonner? When you're positioning, when you're in the box.
I think it came off
my fault. Emma Koivisto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Farah mentioned at half-time that she players in the box. Plenty of players, but are they effective? Are they doing anything? Are you on the top of your goalkeeper? Another example of that. You know, as a goalkeeper, you've got to marshal your players, you've got to organise them in front of you. If you don't want them in there, you've got to tell them, get them out.
It went from bad to worse for Liverpool. Manchester United with a 4th goal. Emma Koivisto.
Liverpool got a chance with the long throw, Megan Campbell.
With the throw. Lowly to put it into danger, not held by Earps. Back in it goes. Alessia Kearns on the follow-up.
Ref's blown for Jana Daniels' challenge on Mary Earps, but right. We've seen the long throw and how effective that can be in football.
Well, here comes another change for Liverpool, and it will be a Liverpool debut for the new signing, Sophie Lundgaard, who signed from Fortuna Høring on the 10th of January. She replaces Taylor Hines.
Yeah, much improved performance from Taylor Hines on the start of this second half. First half is one to really analyse and learn from.
got there, but swing away by Laetitia. Well, plenty in attendance here at Leigh Sports Village. 7,666, which is an attendance record for a women's game here at Leigh Sports Village.
Well, in their very short existence, Manchester United women, they are fighting it out with the best of them, aren't they, in the WSL? In a lot of ways it's enviable in such a short space of time what they've been able to achieve, what they've done.
Here's Paris. Turner. Two. Oops.
"4-0 now, Manchester United." The job was already done really at half-time, but it is now Marc Skinner. We'll be starting to think about Champions League football next season. What squad depth will need to look like for that to be successful, to compete in that. You know, we've seen Emma Hayes and other managers recognise, either after having been through it and been coming up short, or ahead of it, he will need to add to his squad, Marc Skinner, next season. A team, a club that is finding out with the very, very best. It's exciting to be a Manchester United women's fan right now.
Russo trying to hold on to the ball for Liverpool. Manchester United ready to make a couple of changes. Before they can do that, though, Liverpool will take this free kick. Kearns with the delivery. Russo got there. Lucia tries to get it away, actually rebounded off Matthews. And picked up by Koivisto.
Well done, Liverpool, excellent. Good hustling, really good ball in from Mr. Kearns. Caused all kinds of problems, dealt actually ultimately very well with Manchester United. Deliveries so far have been really good since she's come on.
So Campbell with the delivery, held away by Ladd. Took by Holland. It's a turn and get away from Russo.
Yeah, right decision. Russo on a number of occasions, not just her but Toon, but particularly Russo, I recall, on set pieces defensively has been excellent. It's easy to be blasé going through the process of knowing where you're supposed to be on set piece drills, but she's executed brilliantly.
Well, here come the double change for Manchester United. Anna Blundell makes way for Maria Thorisdottir. While it's Lucia Garcia, who scored the opening goal for Manchester United, is replaced by Martha Thomas.
She was electric, wasn't she, in the first half? The link-up play between Ona Batlle and Lucia Garcia just undid anything that Liverpool could do. They pinned Taylor Hines right back and just flow after flow of attack. Out and out number 9 coming on for Martha Thomas.
Also heading on to Thomas. Manchester United coming forward in numbers. Thomas looking for the cross in, but away by Liverpool. This is Kearns. Daniels will chase it down. Letitia to it. Back to Mary Earps.
It's important for Manchester United, being in games like this, important for Manchester United to stay true to what they do. Mary Earps and her back line will be absolutely desperate and convinced that they can keep a clean sheet, and they should do in a game like this. The lack of concentration, if they don't.
Aristotty. 2. Looking to place it across for Thomas! Impact off the bench. She's only been on the pitch a matter of minutes. She's on the score sheet and Manchester United have 5.
Second touch, I think, Martha Thomas. Brilliant, but it was the brilliant ball, wasn't it, from the left-hand side this time. Liverpool has shored things up down the right-hand side, but this time, good play. Torres Dottie, who's just come on as well. Just swivels, so much space down that right-hand side. What a ball in that is. Puts it on a plate. Jazz Matthews comes sliding in. Ella Toon has got such phenomenal ability to be able to pick that out with her left foot. The pace of it, the curvature of it, just too far beyond Jazz Matthews there to be able to get any form of interception. And again, you know, we've had 2 deflected goals from that same 3-4 yards area. I can't say I haven't deserved it.
Well, that's 2 goals in the last 2 games, Martha Thomas. It's her first goal in the Women's Super League this season. Manchester United now really in cruise control.
Manchester United do keep a clean sheet. That'll be 7 this season. Best in the league.
Toon will try her best to keep it in. Toon with a bit of trickery. Runs into Koivisto and just allowed Holland to get it away for Liverpool.
Commanding position like this, you've got to play the ball smartly. Liverpool have been much improved this second half. They're going to start tiring. Be sensible. Marc Skinner won't want any of his players, Manchester United players, to become unavailable because they've been dwelling on the ball and get caught.
It's dotted to Toon.
Rightly not happy. They're just whipping her up there, clipping her heels.
Holland. Brings it straight to Zellum. Toon. Behind Paris. Fahy forward.
Difficult, isn't it? Because Mallory on the ball there, inside her own half, looked up, no one forward. There's an outlet.
Batlle chasing it down to get there ahead of Campbell. Thomas.
That it takes to press like Liverpool did when they come out in this second half. Starting to see now Tired decisions, tired passes from Liverpool.
Alessia. Now Turner. He's got it.
Good feet from Torres Dottier coming on.
Another couple of changes for Manchester United. Nikita Paris makes way for Adriana Leon. And Ella Toon also makes way for Vilde Boerisa.
Like for like, really, with regards to positions and how the players play. Anytime you bring on Adriana Leon, you know she's going to bring direct pace, a bit like Shanice van der Sanden for Liverpool. That type of winger. Scored a couple, though, in the training camp in Malta.
So Gemma Bonner's made way for Leanne Rowe. Rachel Furness comes on in place of Jana Daniels.
Bonner's reintroduction to the Women's Super League was probably not how she dreamt it last night, but got to take heart from a much improved start to the second half and build on that.
He's trying to hold it, but Forrest got it. Gemma Bonner back in the WSL. Perhaps not her second debut she would have hoped for.
Yeah, I think it's an abrupt reality of where Liverpool are at compared to, you know, arguably one of the best teams in the league. Yes, their rise to that position has been very, very quick. Manchester United from being established to fighting for Champions League spots. But it's good to see her back.
Russo. Hold on to it, will go Liverpool's way. Will Manchester United have had one eye on the earlier kick-off between Chelsea and Arsenal today, which obviously finished 1-1?
Well, sorry, Keane, I was going to say it's the perfect result, wasn't it? Neither team's getting 3 points in any sort of stretch away. So yeah, it couldn't have been more perfect, really. Keep a clean sheet, and it's the perfect day for Manchester United women.
Another change sees Alessia Russo, who scored the second goal for Manchester United, make way for Rachael Williams, who scored 7 times against Liverpool in her career, 2 hat-tricks. So perhaps a player that Liverpool haven't wanted to see come up against again, as she's on the final 12 minutes or so of this game.
Yeah, perfect sub to bring on. She'll absolutely hound the back line. Will Rachael Williams in possession, Liverpool, she'll be on them.
Kearns. Not really the best ball, looking for Lawley. Comfortable for Earps.
Marc Skinner will want perfection right to the end.
A reminder, Match of the Day 2 is tonight on BBC One. That's coming up at 10:30. And then straight after that is the Women's Football Show. That's tonight at 11:35 p.m. also on BBC One. I'm sure this will be one that Marc Skinner will be tuning into.
Laura Bassett show we watch every single week.
Williams. This is out, and Holland is forward for Liverpool. Koivisto. Zeller for Adriana Leon. Two goals, Adriana Leon, in Manchester United's last game against Sheffield United in the League Cup. 4-0. Dotte. Back into Hayley Ladd. Thomas stays down, and Ladd takes on the strike.
Just got caught, Hayley Ladd. See the incident. Great feed from Hayley Ladd, by the way, to get that shot off. Oh, you can see Jazz Matthews' old trick, stand on the attacker's foot so she can't jump. Clearly it was accidental, I'm sure. Good to see her get up. Good impact, isn't it, that Marc Skinner can bring on Adriana Leon, Martha Thomas, players who can come on and straight away score a goal.
Zeller. Dotte forward to Borisa. Now Williams.
The attendance this afternoon, which is a new record for the League Sports Village, is 7,666.
Well, they've just announced the attendance here inside Leigh Sports Village. A home record for a Manchester United game in the Women's Super League.
I remember coming to their first ever game in the Conti Cup back in August 2018, and being a scattering of avid Manchester United fans, wondering what the women's team was going to be all about under the stewardship of Casey Stoney, of course, in that foundation year. But where we are now, full stadiums, of course, off the back of a wonderful summer, which this stadium particularly hosted a number of those games. The appetite for women's football has never been better.
Selling with the free kick delivery. Thomas was trying to tower over. Kearns is taken away by Ladd. Ladd with the cross in. Williams is there with a header, and it's 6. Manchester United caused more pain for Liverpool. And Rachael Williams with the 6th for United.
Well, former England centre-forward, Rachael Williams, Team GB 2012. She's got the pedigree, she's had her injuries, but she gets one chance. It's partially cleared. Here needs to hold it, doesn't she, Mr. Kearns? Stabbed into the box by an impressive Hayley Ladd. And again, that area 3-4 yards out. Goalkeeper on top of defenders, nobody deals with it. Rachael Williams adjusts her feet brilliantly to power up and finish that. It wasn't on a plate, she had to work for it, Rachael Williams. Fired home, and she's still got goals in her.
And Liverpool, during that, making another change. Arla Humphrey. Orisa. To Koivisto, looking to lift it for Adriana Leon, but couldn't quite get there in a way. Campbell, Batlle plays it back in. Williams will try again. Just lifts it over. Not long to go. Rachel, an opportunity to ask you who your player of the match is.
Well, we've had goal scorers galore, we've had assisters galore, could go under the radar, but my old teammate Nikita Paris has been a workhorse from the first minute, on the left side, on the right side. She has caused problems for the back line of Liverpool. She is a player who never, ever gives you an inch. Well done, Nikita Paris.
This victory for Manchester United does mean they are second in the Women's Super League table. They're joint level on points with Arsenal, but they go down to third, Arsenal, on goal difference. Manchester United with this big 6-0 victory. You're talking about it, Rachel, how important goal difference will be. Manchester United finding themselves second.
It's only what they've deserved as well, team. You know, their performances, particularly this season, they've made things look easy, you know, just simple 20-30 yard passes. They are easy, but if you don't concentrate, they can bobble, they can be not have the right pace on them, they can let teams back into games. They have been watertight, you know, every pass has been sharp, the thought process has been sharp, players have come on and wanted to make an impact. They took pride in the defence, you know, they're shaping up to be a really top team, Manchester United.
It doesn't get much easier for Liverpool. They've got Chelsea as their next game in the Women's Super League. They've got Chelsea again after that at the end of January, so facing Chelsea twice. That second one coming in the FA Cup. Now Manchester United have got Reading and then Sunderland at the end of January, also in the FA Cup as well.
Yeah, what Liverpool have done though, they've got points on the board early on in the season. We said that at the beginning of the game, and they have to take some heart, albeit they've conceded 3 so far in the second half as well. The performance in that opening 20-25 minutes is something they'll want to replicate. They know they can do it, and when you've done it, you've just got to bring it.
Leon. Little away past Robe.
That's a goalie, that. Sophie Bagley catching it on the bench.
What does a scoreline like this do for a team like Manchester United?
It continues with that momentum, doesn't it? Because it's hard when you've had a month out, no fixtures, got a training camp.
Thomas to put it back, but blocked away by Fahy. And then Campbell.
Yeah, to go back to your question, to capitalise on that early season momentum when there's been a big break, and I think Marc Skinner's clearly done an excellent job in keeping that pot kind of bubbling, the enthusiasm, the attention to detail. And I think that's what's impressed me the most. It's really taking care of the basics.
Koivisto on the turn to try and get away from Koivisto. Adriana Leon.
If I was Manchester United now, I'd be disappointed this season if he didn't come away with silverware. You know, yes, of course, finishing Champions League, he knows it's not a given, but it's certainly highly likely now this season for Manchester United. But he'd be targeting, you know, silverware this season.
Well, into 4 minutes of additional time.
Silverware is something that the likes of Alessia, Russo and Ella Toon like. Something they'll get used to in their fledgling careers. He'll be desperate, as the club will be, and her teammates, to show that Alessia Russo stays at this club beyond the summer.
Turn it back to Earps. And there certainly will be lessons learned for Liverpool after this defeat. A club who have won the WSL before, twice under Matt Beard back in 2013 and 2014. Do you see them getting back to the team that they were all those years ago?
Completely different era, Peen. You know, we're talking now a fully professional league. We're talking that every single team bar one in the top division is partnered with a men's Premier League team and is 100% under the wing of that men's Premier League team as well. You know, whether today Liverpool needed that as an eye-opener as to how far off they are, I'm not sure, because I think it's been pretty apparent so far this season as well. But I think what it will do is stoke the fire for discussions to make things better at Liverpool.
Ladd. Thibaut Kearns to place it across to Furness.
Hayley, Ladd and Katie Zellum have been exceptional as well in the midfield for United.
Leon. It's away from Robe. Jenna Leon into the penalty area. Away it goes though to Thorisdottir.
Manchester United being very professional about seeing this game out. Possession, zipping the ball around until Ona Batlle does that. But they seem a very well drilled team, very organised, very technically excellent team. There's no cracks. I wouldn't want to play Man United if I was any team in the WSL right now.
Thomas. Zellum. Thomas will try and chase that down, as will Batlle up against Matthews. Zellum. Tries to get it past Williams. Thorisdottir was urged to shoot and replies it wasn't far off.
Has she scored this season, Thorisdottir? I'm not sure.
No goals this season.
Another one. But deflected wide. Great little touch. I mean, plenty of space to work with. Eventually closed down somewhat by Liverpool defender. Thorisdottir moved from Chelsea. Wasn't getting a lot of playing time. Came to Manchester United, played immediately, but then it's competition. Starting on the bench more often than not.
Corner blocked straight away by Campbell, and that will be that. A huge cheer ringing out here at Leigh Sports Village. Manchester United with a comfortable 6-0 victory against Liverpool. And a big 3 points collected for the home side, who move up into second in the Women's Super League table, ahead of Arsenal on goal difference. 3 goals in the first half. Lucia Garcia, Alessia Russo, Hayley Ladd, all on the score sheet in the opening 45. Then it got an own goal from Koivisto. Martha Thomas off the bench and Rachael Williams getting involved too. The full-time score here at Leigh Sports Village, Manchester United 6, Liverpool 0.